evening. It is Monday, April 11th, and I want to talk on a really kind of an odd subject. Necromancy. You have people that want to say that you're doing practicing necromancy. You're speaking with the dead. It's, this is forbidden in the Bible. And they go on and on about this. Well, necromancy and psychic are two different things. They are not the same things at all. Psychic is a natural ability to converse with those in higher realms. Necromancy is practicing the dark arts to communicate with those in the hell realms, okay? Vastly different. Okay, necromancy, they do rituals of just dark things, foul things, okay? It's calling up those of the demonic realms, the hell realms, those without morality, those without, to try to get either work to attack people or to find out illicit information, okay? Necromancy is dark arts. Again, it's those things of the foul realms, like the other day, what was the reading I was doing, and I was feeling that, the stench of it. In those realms, it's like, the stench of rotting flesh and that type of thing. It's getting a hold of the dead. And what did God say? I'm the God of the living, not the dead. So it's trying to raise those in the realm of the satanic, those that have deadened their souls, those who have no light, those that rail against the light, that darkness, okay? So this is why you don't play with Ouija boards. This is why you don't touch those things, because that is usually communicating, opening the way to communicate with demons, with the dark things, not the things of light. Those of light are not going to communicate through Ouija boards, okay? They don't, okay? And psychic does not mean you are communicating and trying to pump information from those of the dark. Okay, vastly different. So I wanted to speak about that a little bit today, that you can communicate with the living. And like God says, I'm the God of the living. I'm the God of Isaac and Joseph, okay? I'm the God of the living, okay? And when you have those necromancy, they are trying to raise those that are dead in spirit, that are in the lower realms, the hell realms, the ones that Christ went to. Some of them Christ tried to free, okay? Those of the dark mind, those of, that rail against the light, those that, so again, two vastly different things, although you have those in some of these church things that want to call it all demonic, okay? Just like tarot, if you look at the tarot, the major arcana, it is a representation of the path. You start out with unknowing, the zero. You go through all of the journey and you end up back at the zero. But this time it's an enlightened, it's a washing away of all of the gathered and collected illusory things that have been driving one. So again, when we have it, what's the first thing that comes up? The first thing that comes up is the Magician. I was looking to see if I see the Magician card here real quick. Wanting to be able to use and control the elements. Most people begin the journey because they want to they want to be able to manipulate the universe. They want to be able to manipulate, get a handle on their circumstances. They want to have power. They want to, this is where they usually start, okay? And I'm still dragging through here looking for the starting point here, which is where most people begin. Now again, we have those that want to think that the Magician, here he is, the Magician is the strongest one in the deck. Well, they have a lot further to go on the path if they want to think the Magician is the powerful. No, the Magician is ego, okay, coming in and wanting to control, okay, the actions, okay, how to use the actions. They're caught up in the mental realm, okay, you're caught up in the mental realm, and you want to be able to use the emotions and have what you want in here, the mind, the emotions, all of these things. You want to be able to bring these things into existence, as above, so below. You want to be able to bring those things into manifestation, okay? So maybe he's coming from an idealized perspective about it because he's clothed in white. He wants to do it purity. I want to bring these things, but that's the thing of ego, wanting to control, because what is around his waist is the subconscious, okay, is the subconscious. And again, this is where you're starting. This is not the end point. It's not about powers, okay? It's not about that at all. But that's where a lot of people start out their spiritual journey, wanting to be able to control, wanting to know. What's the second card? Is the wanting to know the things that are hidden, wanting to reveal, wanting to break through to the things that are not easily seen, okay, so that they can have more abundance. Understand the universe, the giving of the universe, and then after the Empress, we have the Emperor being able to have that control, okay? So it's the journey. And if you want to have really those controls and stuff, then you need to seek out the higher things, okay? You want those things. Those are the things you want. So you go to your spiritual adept to seek guidance. What's the way to walk the journey? How to control the emotions. Underneath of it, you've got the emotions. You want pure actions. You want to know how to do the right actions. You know how to manage, how to go through the subconscious realm. Okay? Because most of them, again, where are they looking? They're looking because I want to learn how to control. But they start out in the mental realm, okay? I want the abundance, okay? I want to know how to bring that abundance here. How to work with the feminine, okay? How to be able to be on top of the actions, okay? To have these things of abundance. Okay. So anyway, if you look at that, it's the journey. It's the journey of coming to realization and what it takes. Okay, what it takes to get there. So yeah, people, they want to demonize things that shouldn't be demonized, and because there is a little knowledge is a dangerous thing, like they say, So a vast difference between necromancy. Necro is the dead, okay? It's like somebody that's even in, ones that are doing mass killings, there's a difference in level between those that are, a serial killer and somebody that likes to have sex with dead bodies, okay? There are those that want to have sex with dead bodies. I mean, it's, disgusting, okay? Again, we have a very vast difference between the two. So, no, please do not ever say that we are practicing necromancy. Necromancy is black magic, okay? The dark things, doing those kind of rituals, trying to call on the dark powers, raising those that are in the hell realms to communicate with them, okay? Rather than communicating with those that have passed out of form, okay, that are of the light, okay? Very different thing. Very, very different thing. So I wanted to clear that up today, the confusion that's there with people on that subject. Because somebody came on today and said, oh, my mother did necromancy too. This is not, I hope not. I hope your mother was really not doing necromancy. I hope that she happened to be psychic, but if you are, wanting to really, what you're doing with that necromancy is interacting with the demon realm, the demonic realm, okay? And again, that's vastly different than communicating with the angels that are light. Like it says, Satan can masquerade as an angel of light. It doesn't mean that all angels are demons masquerading. No, there is a difference. Just like there is a difference in Christian churches. You have some Christian churches that are of the light, and then you have those speaking about a false Jesus that are teaching prosperity and, it's all about money and look at me, and that has nothing to do with Christ. That's of the dark realm, okay? So again, don't confuse the two. Don't try to layer one on the other, because they are vastly different, just like there's a vast difference in those that are actually preaching the word of Christ, that are a Christ-centered church, versus those that are like that big, massive cathedral, and it's all about money, and it's all about power, and it's all about, all of that stuff. Huge difference. So, look deeper. It says, you need to have discernment. You need to look deeper at what's actually going on there. Is it of the light or is it in the dark? Is it trying to manipulate? Is it trying to, is it all ego-based? Or is it that which is trying to give and share the good news, those things that are freeing and liberating, or is it trying to constrain and box people into this thing? Again, vast difference. So thanks for tuning in, Love and Light. See you online. Thank you.